Hey guys, we're here. This is actually day number 2 on beautiful Lake Okoboji, which is what you see behind me. I don't know if you can see it because the sun is kind of right at us and I can't really figure out a better way to go. So yeah, here we are, Lake Okoboji. I actually practiced yesterday. I shot this intro yesterday and didn't like how it came out. So we're going to pretend today is day 1, but it's day 2. Anyhow, I wanted to show you guys the new boat wrap. If you guys follow me on social media, you guys have probably already seen it. But I didn't really do any close-up shots. Before I got this boat wrap, I always kind of wanted one. I always thought they're cool, but I'm like, I don't want to be another douchebag with a boat wrap. But now I'm a douchebag with a boat wrap. So hey, there we go. Everybody wins. So without further ado, here's the wrap. Okay, so there we go. That's the wrap. Now you guys are probably wondering, you see Inked Fishing is the main sponsor on there, the main logo. You guys are probably wondering what Inked Fishing actually is. Well, they're an apparel company. They made this hat. You can only find them on Facebook to actually shop for them. But if you go to their Facebook page, Inked Fishing, there's a Shop Now button. You can click that and it'll take you right into everything they got. And you can look through, choose what they have. But right now, I know there's not a whole lot on site as far as a lot of different colors, different selections, things like that, but we're always adding new stuff. So I think that's about enough talking for me. How about I get out and do some fishing? What do you think? Well, that's not what we're after. Snot rockets. Oh, all right, he came right out. That never happens. Well, he didn't destroy the spinnerbait or anything. Huh, oh darn. We've been fishing for, like actually truly fishing for maybe 20 minutes now. We're still at the first place we've been to. We haven't gone anywhere else yet. When I started, the water was like 50.3, and I keep going. I'm a little further back in there and back in here, and the further I'm going, the warmer it's getting. The water's also dirtier than I'm used to, but we're at 51.1 right now, and it's still warming. I'd say this is probably the dirtiest I've ever seen this water. I can see this spinnerbait down. Oh, however far that is, 2 feet, 2.5 feet, which is stupid dirty for here. And typically that's a bad thing anywhere you go. When you go to somewhere that is typically not dirty, or even if it's dirty and then all of a sudden it's dirtier, that's normally not a good thing. But it's also warm, and I don't know, maybe there's warmer places on this lake. It's just yeah, it's spring. You normally look for the warmest water you can. That normally means some dirty water. So this isn't muddy. I think it's maybe muddy for here, but I mean, they can still see. It's not too bad. All right. Okay, I'm not angry about that. Check that out. All right. Okay, well that was fun. 51 degrees, about 8 feet of water, and that came out of a dock. Don't remember exactly which one. Let's see if we can figure out which one it was. But on a jig. This is a 1/2 ounce gambler flipping jig. and I flipped it in there. You got to be a line watcher when you're flipping, so you can see. You got to watch that line stop or tick or thump or jump, whatever you want to call it. You got to watch for those kind of things. That's exactly what I did. I flipped it in an area that wasn't exactly easy to get into, and I made maybe a quarter of the way back in there. So I flipped it in right in here between these two boats. There's maybe a little 1 foot gap you can get in, and I flipped it in there, and it sunk maybe a foot, maybe 2, and thump, there she was. There's not a lot of baits you can get back in there. So I'm gonna drop a waypoint on her real quick. There's not a lot of baits you can get back in there. You got a jig, you got a couple other flipping baits, and then that's about it. I mean, you could take a wacky rig or something, but you'd have a tough one of getting it in there and it getting a bait out or getting a fish out of there. So hey, that's good news. That was my first fish. That fish weighed 4.93. So 5 of those, we're gonna be sitting pretty. So we're gonna leave here. We're gonna go somewhere else and see what else we can find. I definitely don't want to beat up these docks. Whew, fellas, I'm excited. There's another one. They're getting it good right there in the top of the mouth. I don't believe he'd meet our 15-inch minimum. Well, that's good to know. They're here still. Some of you guys may be wondering, if you're seeing where I'm placing these casts, why isn't he hitting every single angle of these docks? Well, if this was tournament day, I certainly would. But as it is right now, I'm just trying to see if there are fish on the docks. So I'm just trying to kind of go through them pretty quick. Because if I sat here and tried to hit every single angle, I mean, there are thousands of docks on this lake. I could not possibly hit every single angle and fish this thing efficiently and have anything figured out by the time the tournament comes. As it is right now, I've got 2 bites off these docks, and I'm starting to piece it together, and yeah, that was 2 bites in 10 minutes. So, well, you know what, I shouldn't say I'm piecing it together, but I'm getting some pieces of the puzzle. How about that? I got a corner piece and another corner piece, so pretty sure it's at least the same puzzle. I don't know if this is bass, but it feels like a decent one. Oh, it is a bass, and it is a decent one. They're shallow on the chatterbait. Boy, and he got it good too. Oh, you gotta get back in the boat. Well, you gotta like it when they eat it like that. We're gonna have to do a little surgery on that one. I can't even see where the hook is. Where's the hook? Did the hook come out? No. Way down there. There it goes. I mean, that's a 2, maybe close to 3 pounder. That'll work. Working gas stock or? Okay. You catching any? No. Well, at least we're not getting rained on. Oh, there's one. At this point right here, I lost data for the rest of the day. All my files were corrupted, so I'm going to leave you guys with this. Please check back with the channel. I've still got 2 more days of practice plus the tournament day. Going to be some frog in action, a little bit better fish. Going to be a couple big fish actually. So check back here soon, and those will be uploaded here soon.